Hello, it's me, your best friend, or your worst nightmare, or some person you don't know, Ahaz. I'm here to showcase my game. This is the second time I've done this video because my audio levels were awful the first time. The music you hear in the background was awfully loud. Music in this game is really fun though. But this is Burnout Paradise, a racing game from Criterion and published by Electronic Arts in 2008. It released on console and PC back in '08 and was remastered, I think, 2016, 2017, I think 2018 actually. Sorry, 2018. So it's been remastered for a while. It's old. I'm making this video because I recently got a good way ahead of the progress I had first on my PS3. This is on PC. So a main issue I have while recording this, like, okay, this game was made for console. Like, you need a controller to really have the least frustrating time on this game. I've gotten used to it, like WASD. I just, you can easily one-hand the game. I don't need mouse for anything. It's what, like, your left hand's really all you need. Like, right hand can, if you really want to, you can beat it off while you play this game. It is a one-handed game, but I can't. Oh, I can. What the fuck? That wasn't around last time. That's weird. But yeah, this game, I have a lot of history with it. I was pretty young when I first got it. Maybe I think I got it in 2010, so I was 9 years old. I got the digital version. I didn't get the disc version for my PS3, and I played the shit out of it. It was such an amazing game. Got my cousins to play it. Both my cousins over here and my cousins overseas. They played it. They loved it. This game and we go way back. So the reason I'm making this video is so I can link it to someone who I'm hoping to convince the game. So this is like an organized format to where I will, do stuff. Hopefully whoever I'm linking to isn't, lazy, actually watches my video. If they like me enough to do that, though. So no one's gonna watch this video. Oh well. But in the remastered version, you get all the deals, or most of the DLC. There are certain things like the sponsor code cars you can't get anymore, and all the base game cars you still have to earn. So all these cars you still have to grind through the game, get all your event wins and get them, stuff like that. It's just, tedious. It's not tedious. I have fun with it. It's difficult, it is tedious, but I still have fun with it. And since you get all the DLC, you don't even need to do that. You can just use these legendary cars, which are movie cars. This is the DeLorean from Back to the Future. You can see it's got its, fancy shit in the back. If you can see inside, it'll see the, I don't know what it's called, but that is the car from Ghostbusters. Movie cars. This is David Hasselhoff's car from that one TV show he was in, where he had like a really smart car. Like, not smart as in the modern term, but AI kit, KIIT, or no, KITT. I forgot. I think it's KITT kit. And this car is it's infamous. It's genuinely infamous. It's really hated because of how easy it is to just, ruin someone's day with it. It's like turn of the wheels, they're dead. This car's overpowered, genuinely overpowered. I didn't show the other car. This car right here was actually at request of a Mexican or a Hispanic player who wanted I think, Hispanic-based theme car in the game. So it's called the Bootlegger. This custom cavalry is made especially for those who live on the wrong side of the law. I don't know why it's Mexican, and then it's called illegal, like wanted on the license plate. I feel like that's a little bit like racist. I mean, hey, if they got away with it back in '08, they can get away with it now. You get your toy vehicles, you get your bikes. I still need to do my bike license, but bikes, I don't find them fun because they don't have any boost. Toy vehicles, and you get your toy cars. There's a lot of them. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. So there's these four are actually part of the other DLC, but they fall into the same thing for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, this is that racist car I showed you earlier. So you got your legendary cars, you got your toy cars, you got your boost special cars. You got the extreme hot rod, which is unlimited boost. Very fun car. It gets a whole lot of air. I really like it because it's such a dumb car. This car is kind of eh. It looks cool, but that's about it. It doesn't really do anything interesting besides switch boosts, which is like they're all the same. They all do the same thing. Oh, it's late at night. Well, it's not even late at night. It's 9:40. You get all your cop cars. So every base car in the game now has a cop version, which is it looks cool. Fuck. Pinged. I don't really care about that though. And this is your separate area of DLC. And there's one more car and you can get the Annihilator Street Rod, which is I think I need to 100% my Big Surf Island license for that. But yeah, these are the cars I showed you earlier, the toy legendaries. You get your two Dune Buggy cars, your Dust Storm Super Turbo. This car is actually an offline or an online only car that got switched to offline. And it's pretty cool. So I'll use the Nighthawk for this, because it's like, I'll show you how overpowered it is. It's so good at drifting. Ultimate drifting machine. I don't know what song this is. I don't like it. But when you start up the game, you'll have your blue cavalry thing. Yeah, that Mexican car I showed you earlier. It's the Nerf version of that is the first car you get. So these yellow gates you see here, I'm going so off topic, but I'm gonna try to show it in order of just like appearance. These yellow gates are collectibles alongside blue cones you'll see around the map, around Paradise City, and red billboards like that one right there. That's oh, I'm sorry. There's no cost in this game, thank God. Yeah, those are collectibles. You get all the certain collectible, you get a fancy carbon car. There's parking lots in this game, so yeah, these blue cones I mentioned earlier. It's always difficult to land them from here. Let's see if I can do it. I did it. Oh yeah. So yeah. You'll start off with your normal base car. You'll progress your license and, you know, do events. Ah, that hurt. Events in the form of stunt runs, races, road rages, marked men, burning routes. Am I forgetting one? I don't think so. So, in that order, stunt runs are not cars, events where you have to basically do a bunch of stunts, like a super jump. You get a lot of air. That'll like increase your multiplier, and you should have to hit the target score. That's basically it. It's difficult in the sense that if you wreck, you lose your multiplier, and you only have, I think, 2 minutes to really do anything. Like if you go through this animation, see how I have a drive away. I didn't wreck, but if I were doing a stunt run, that would mean combo over, which is really annoying because you can wreck really easily in this game because you have to go fast. So there's races where you have to, you know, go along. You don't have to go along. You have to reach a destination for anyone else does. What I mean by that is that there's no hard set, you know, race track. You can take whatever route you want. So you can take a bunch of straight line routes if you think it's going to be faster for you or your specific car, which I think is really nice. There's marked men, or did I say road rages first? I think I'll go with marked men. Marked men events are events where you're evading other cars because you are the quote-unquote marked man. They're hunting you. They're making sure you don't reach the destination before they can totally wreck your car enough times to refill the event. If you reach the destination, you get the event win. Road rages are where your car, and a bunch of other enemy cars are basically just wrecking each other. If you get wrecked too many times, you lose the event. If you hit the target amount of takedowns of other cars, you win the event. Every car you take down is, I think, 10 seconds plus onto the timer, which is nice. Burning routes. Those are events where you have a specific car that you have to go to a certain destination within an allotted amount of time. So the last burning route I did was for the Racing WTR, which is the last car you shut down. That burning route was very difficult because the Racing WTR is a very fragile car, and to be able to really, I only had a minute. So for that event, you only have 60 seconds to get from one place to the other, and that's really not a lot of time. So you have to be hauling ass the whole way, and because you're hauling ass, you have to be in oncoming traffic on the freeway, which you can imagine has a lot of traffic. So what I meant by shutdown earlier is every so often when you hit a certain amount of event wins, there will be a new rival, quote unquote, that enters Paradise City. Basically, it's a car that'll just show up when you're minding your own business, and you have to wreck him to get the car. I really like this street because of that really clean drift. I'll show you this. Like, look at that. That was so. I've never done that like clean before. I'm so glad I recorded that. Before I go off on a tangent, where was I? Shutting down cars. Yeah, just get event wins and you'll get more cars. That's basically all I have to say. But going back into how I was describing my burning route with the Racing WTR, the thing about this game that I find really interesting is that obviously in a racing game you have to go fast. So to go fast in Burnout Paradise, you have to go in oncoming traffic like I am right now, and boost to get your boost, right? So if I stop boosting right now, because this is a speed car, ouch, I have to regain all my boost to start boosting again. That's just, well, I'll get onto that later. To go fast, you need to have boost. To have boost, you need to do reckless things. The easiest of which is going in oncoming traffic. At least, as an immediate, effort. Okay, I go from one side of traffic to the other. Boom, I'm getting boost. But the thing is, you have to continue going fast. The faster you go, the more likely you are, the more prone you are to crashing. Meaning that in order to win, you have to put yourself at the risk of losing. Or if you really want to stretch it, the more effort you put towards winning, the more effort you put towards losing. It's very high risk, high reward. So I think that's probably the most difficult part about this game in a solo aspect. You really have to just sweat and make sure your reaction times are on point. Because, right there, if I didn't react, I didn't react fast enough to that guy. If you don't react fast enough, you will just crash, and then you'll be set back 10-15 seconds. So those are the events. So this ticker you see in the top, 44.75 section, I-88 section 4, those are road rules. So you'll see road signs in real life. You see oh yeah, turn left here, Alexa, or whatever, Siri. Something like that. Throat's getting dry. Those are basically impromptu kind of challenges that you have. There's Showtime, where you basically turn your car into a wreck and start smashing other cars. You'll get multipliers for buses, and every $10,000 you'll use your boost to just wreck stuff. It's fun. I haven't done anything for this for the main area because I'm lazy. I'm sorry, but I've done all the road times because those are just easy for me. Basically, a road time road rule time is kind of like how you have certain times for racetracks or swim meets, or if you're in track, you'll have like, oh yeah, I have 8 minutes on my mile or 5 minutes on my mile or whatever. Like, that's what it is. You basically measure how fast you can go from the start of a street to the end of a street. So because I wasn't boosting, I'm too slow for this one. For showtime, I'll show you right now. This is what showtime is. I'm not gonna finish this because, oh, what the fuck? Did I do this? Oh, that's how I did it. Yeah, you can tell I haven't done this before. So this car really isn't made for showtime. I need $1 million to do this, and I don't really feel like doing it, so I'm just gonna stop right there. But basically, you press shift, you use your boost to crash into other cars. Ooh. You get air. This car really isn't made for this kind of stuff, but I'll stop right here. Well, that's showtime. It's kind of all you do. And that's that. So buses, you see that guy in the background, he counts as multipliers and a lot of money, so they're very, very lucrative things. So that's for showtime and road rules in general, which you have both the showtime score and the time for the street. You'll get a gold street. You rule that road. If you get all 64 times, you get a fancy carbon car, as well as the show times. You'll get another fancy carbon car. I actually have the time carbon car. I'll equip it right now. You have to go to, so as I mentioned earlier, for shutting down rivals, once you shut them down, they end up at the junkyard. You have to go through and repair them because they're all wrecked and shit. Where is he at? Here he is. So the normal Ikusa GT is a pretty early on car. You can get it, and this is the burning version. You can see it switches from a stunt car to an aggression car. This is characteristic of all boosts, or not boosts, carbon cars. They switch boosts. This car's a lot of fun. I really like it. It's just really cool. I think I'll use it for the rest of the video. But in essence, it's, what else to describe? There's auto repairs that you have to go to. There's gas stations you can go to. There's spray can stations that you can go to. I don't know. This car is old. Or this game's old, but I really like it. It's an old game that I really enjoyed. I still really enjoy it. It's my favorite racing game of all time. It always has been. It always will be. Oof. I don't know what else to say. This is the other main area. I think I'll just go into that parking garage on the left. Actually, there it is. This thing over here. Yes. Wait. Oh! Shit. Oh, I wrecked. No. What was I gonna... I don't know what else to say. Events, times, road rules, cars. There's free burn challenges, which are online challenges that you can do. But other than that, I mean, the game's the game. It's just something I have a lot of fun with that I want other people to play with me on, so I can finally 100% the game. So, fuck. There's music in this game. Yeah, I think I'm running out of things to say, so I think I'll cut the video at whenever I get here. Oh, I have 1,048 yards drifting. Cool. So that's the game, Burnout Paradise, as much as I can describe it. If you have questions for me, to whoever I link this video to, whomever I link this video to, if I didn't answer one of your questions, just like ask it and I'll do my best. I probably know the answer, but I didn't know the cover in this video because I don't know, I really blanked. Man, I'm alive. So yeah, that's the video. I hope you want to buy the game. It's $20 on Origin. Burnout Paradise Remastered. You get all the DLC, base game, this place, and yeah, that's it. Alright. Oh, shit. I'll see you later. Boom.